Real quick, though, I want to thank New York Magazine. This is about you. Ready? They just released their Quarry Awards for the most scrappy, absurd, and ingenious stuff that shaped our year of lockdown. And we're kicking off Drew's News announcing that you have won a Quarry Award for Best Scream Into the Void. Congratulations, Drew. And thanks to New York Magazine for watching, getting your show. Congrats.
I'm just honored to be on your radar even, so thank you.
They're watching, Drew.
I can't believe it. They're like, I'm such a fangirl. It's like, look, I mean, they have wallpaper of their magazine, so you can see I'm telling the truth. All right, we're actually adding a third to our Drew's News crew today. It's someone you know.
I'm obsessed with him. Okay, tell him.
Okay,
I'm excited.
and someone who's a friend of the show. We're so glad to have him back here. He shined in The Boys in the Band, and now he's back on Netflix's movie jam-packed with joy and A-lister stars, The Prom. Take a look.
Honestly, Dee Dee, I feel adrift as I did in my days before Juilliard.
Oh my God.
You see, my passions are fueled by the power of Lady Theater and how she can, with the gentle touch of her hand, sculpt a human soul. You know, but we learned at Juilliard, if I could soliloquize, if you prick me, do I not bleed?
Please welcome back the effervescent, the brilliant, the multi-talented Andrew Will.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a little jealous you're in the middle because I want to be in an Andrew and Rossi sandwich. But we'll be your bread today. Andrew, I'm so glad you're back. I love you. Please. I mean, this movie, oh my gosh, it's every star that's important is in this movie.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm currently just very proud that I figured out how to change my Zoom background successfully.
You did it!
I did it. I did it by myself. It's, I'm really winning today. It's a good way to start the Monday.
Felicia Daniels, our head of digital, she's a genius, and she always has a different Zoom backdrop every day. It's like, what's Felicia gonna have today? And she taught me, but I could only figure out one Zoom drop, and it was like in the cosmos, and I felt nuts, and I looked nuts, and it wasn't great. And I'm proud of you. That is the big 2020 thing, how to put a Zoom backdrop
Yeah,
up.
it's not as easy as it sounds either. It's a little complicated. Well done.
And I've been obsessing about, sort of, as I've been talking about The Prom sort of a lot recently, what is my background, and like, do I need to paint my walls a different color, and maybe I need new throw pillows? Like, it's a lot of stress.
I
trying
agree.
to figure out your background.
Well, what about your sidekicks? Meryl Streep, Nicole Kidman, James Corden. Did you have the time of your life?
It was so much fun. It was one of those experiences that I think will be, forever, obviously very hard to top. They were all so generous and so kind. And James and I had been friends before, so we already knew each other, and we were, so that was, whatever. But obviously, when you have, someone says, now you have to say lines with Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
That's a little tricky.
What was she like? Tell me everything.
I know. What was she like?
Right?
She was the best. We had a very sort of traditional rehearsal process for this film. So we had 5 weeks in a studio just to sort of learn all the choreography and get to know each other. So by the first day of filming, everybody was a little more relaxed, and I wasn't just flop sweating around Meryl Streep every day. I was able to sort of relax into that. But so that was really it was a real saving grace that we got to have some time to get to know each other before we actually had to film anything. And but the amazing thing is that it was a very sort of level playing field in that sense, that we were all learning that material for the first time. And that was just to see how hard Meryl and Nicole and James and Keegan and Carrie, the fact that they all came in and just were ready to go in their workout wear, in their dance clothes, and they just dove in. So that was a really, it was a very exciting thing to get to be a part of.
You know what's so cool is that you can be like Meryl, Nicole, just the first name.
Yeah. It's
so cool.
I loved it so much. And you have two extraordinary, solo big musical numbers. Everybody check out The Prom on Netflix. It just came out. It's all the rage. We're going to go to commercial break. And then when we come back, can we tackle some news together?
Yes, please.
Yay!